Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and you guessed it, this is another episode of One Card in 4 Decks. If you're new to my channel, go back and start with the Ace of Wands. But if you are just clicking on, you're interested, we are taking a look at the Rider-Waite Smith imagery and comparing them against different decks and seeing what the imagery translates as in these other decks. I've had so much fun, and I really enjoy the hunt of finding other decks that are maybe, kind of sort of the same, but I really enjoy getting a little bit out there with choosing my decks. And I think I've gone a little bit out there for you guys today. If you are new to my channel, I am a folk witch, a tarot mentor, an enthusiast, and I'm also a metaphysical practitioner. So I wear many hats, but most of all, I really love to teach tarot. And that's what I'm doing for you guys today. So the crystal for the King of Cups that we're working on today is Larimar. So Larimar is a crystal that I only recently started working with. Larimar is a wonderful crystal to combine the properties of air and water. So it has a lot to do with communication and emotional wisdom. And I thought, what a perfect crystal for our King of Cups. And if you've been following along with the court cards that we've been working on, you know that the court has an element assigned to it, as well as the suit. So we are dealing with the king today, which is air, and the element, which is water. So Larimar matches perfectly with the air of water. So here we go. This is the King of Cups crystal, the Larimar. So when we look at the King of Cups, he is air of water, or the intellect, or the communicator, or the master of water, of our emotions, right? So this means if he's the intellect of our emotion, this is the wisdom gained from our emotions. So he's been through all that emotional turmoil and gained wisdom from it. So he doesn't actually get in the water. He is floating on top of that water, okay? His throne, if you will, is balanced on that water. So he has all that emotional balance within him. He's not of the water, he is on top of the water, if that makes sense. So he holds his cup and his scepter here. He has his necklace of his fish right here. He has this lovely fish jumping out on the side of him. The waves are going all around him. Even his throne looks like a wave. But he is stoic. He is very stern, very serious. The waters are not bothering him whatsoever. So there's two sides to this King of Cups. So one side, he has gained all this wisdom, all this emotional balance, and he is unbothered by it. So he can give great counsel, right? This is the king you come to when, you're a mess and you need to come to somebody who has been there, done that, right? He knows where you've come from. Now, is he going to kiss your boo-boos? Not a chance, right? We go to the Queen of Cups for you to do that, right? But what he is going to do, he's going to give you wisdom on how to float above those emotions, right? He is not going to cry with you. He is going to tell you how you can conquer those emotions, though, right? That's his job. He's going to teach you how to master those emotions. He's not going to pat your head and, cry with you. He's going to tell you how he's done it. He's going to teach you his wisdom. But he's not going to baby you, if that makes sense. So that's the King of Cups in a nutshell, right? Quite a big difference from the Queen of Cups, where she's all, she even looks like water, right? But the King of Cups, he's quite a bit above that, so to speak. Literally, he's the air of water. She's the water of water, right? So he's kind of been there, done that, bought that t-shirt. He's not going to go buy that t-shirt again. He's going to teach you how to rise above those crashing waves, okay? So let's look what that looks like in the Raven's Dream Tarot. So here we have this beautiful raven, and it looks like he's parting those waves. He's like, whoa, and he's holding them back, like, not gonna crash my day. You are not gonna take me over, nope. And he's just really, look at this ship is about to fall in to this deep wave, but nope. He's keeping it far away. There's all the fish coming at you and all of that. And he's just keeping that away. There's lots of sea creatures in here, if you can see. But he is keeping that water very far away from him. And he is rising above. Look at that beautiful moon behind him. Full moon there. Yeah, he is rising above all of those crashing waves. This could be something absolutely abhorrent that is happening emotionally, but he is keeping those waves way far behind. And look at those waves and how much they look like the throne on the king's in the Rider-Waite. Look at the throne, how it looks so much like waves. So here we see that in action. We actually see him keeping those waves at a distance, right? The fish can swim in the water, but this raven, not happening. He is keeping it far, far away from him. So I kind of love that imagery. That is beautiful. So here we're going to look at the Age of Witchery by Roger J Horne. And this king cracks me up. So he is seated on a throne on the land. There's his vessel, right? There's his throne. The waters are way over here. And he is turned away. If you can see his posture, he's turned away from the waters. He doesn't even want to look at them. He knows they're there. He hears the crashing waves, but he's like, nah, I know they're there. He's like, I know that there are crashing emotions. I know, I hear the waves, but he is unaffected. Doesn't even bother him. He's going to give advice, but he is not going to, he's not going to get in the water like our King of Cups in the Rider-Waite, or he's not going to keep those waves away. He is going to sit there and give you wise counsel a couple of miles away. This king is almost like he has been emotionally fried, emotionally affected. And so, yeah, he's not going near that water again. He could have been emotionally scorned by those waters and just, yeah, we don't need to revisit that. He's turned completely away. That is so unique. I've never quite seen a King of Cups quite that distant from the water. But yeah, he's just pretending it's not even there, right? Yeah, I'll talk to you about it, but I'm not going to go in there. Yeah, that distant, yes. So that brings on a whole new meaning there. Nope, I'm not going in there, but I'll talk to you about it. So that was the Age of Witchery. And here we have the Uncommon Tarot. This is a very interesting interpretation. So here we have the cup. We have a fish coming out. Looks like a sturgeon. He's got a very sturgeon face. We've got a ship right here. And then we have some clouds. So we know it's a very airy. He's very much on top. We have some crashing waves here, but he's very much way up in the air, just as the king should be. He's very, very airy, as the king is. And he's conversing with his little friend here, his little fish friend. He's like, I don't know, what do you think? You know, he's conversing back and forth. And doesn't this look a little bit like Seth Rogen, or is that just me? I don't know. It looks like Seth Rogen to me. So in this picture, I feel like he is bigger than life right here. He has really kind of floated above all of the waves, and he is way up there and has gathered his little fish in his cup as his little apprentice, if you will, and he is speaking to his fish. And I feel like that fish represents spirituality to him, as it often can. And this is his little guide. This is the one he speaks to for his guidance. And then he gives advice after talking to his little fish guide. And then he comes back down and gives his advice down to the people on the physical plane. You know, just like you would go to the King of Cups to, tell him your problems and you want the matter-of-fact answers. I think that's what you're going to get with this king as well. But you might come to him for more spiritual questions. I don't feel like just because he's got his little fish on his necklace here, he's got his fish in his cup. So I believe he's spiritual as well, but I feel like his spirituality is still quite alive. Whereas he wears it more as a token of, I have been through it, I know of it. I feel like this king is very much still active, if that makes sense. So I feel like this king is a little more down to earth than this king. So that was the King of Cups in the Rider-Waite Smith deck, the Raven's Dream Tarot, the Age of Witchery, and the Uncommon Tarot. So tell me what you guys think. What do you guys interpret in your King of Cups decks? I really want to know. Please leave your comments below with the name of your deck and how you interpret your King of Cups. I would really love to have that conversation. You can always hit that like and subscribe and go back and watch my other 1 card in 4 decks series. I have all of the wands, and now we have just completed the cups. I have a break coming up. I will be taking a break next week to see my new granddaughter, and then I'll be coming back, and then we will be starting out with the swords. So I'm super excited about that. Please visit my website if you're interested in booking a reading with me or booking a healing session for chakra healing. And you can also sign up for classes or workshops there through that website. You can also order my herbal products. I have quite a few new products that are going up as we speak. I have new bath salts. I'm super excited about those. Those will be available on my website as well. If you go to checkout and you enter the code VEILED, all caps, you will get free shipping within the US. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And so I think that's all I have for you guys today. So please live your best life and live for yourself. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.